Today we're gonna talk about weight loss and weight gain, or why do you have that stubborn belly fat? Hi, this is Georgina Sagado Chavez, alternative medicine physician. I specialize in chronic diseases. Today we're gonna talk about weight gain. Belly fat. Many people, they go like, oh, you gotta do exercise and you gotta do a diet. The keto diet, the pound bitch diet. I don't even know what diet is where I am right now. What is the newer one? But I'm gonna tell you something. Diets don't work. Because if you notice, most of the diets, they work for a short time and then you go back to square one. I have known tons of people that they've been doing it. One diet, another diet, and guess what? I see them 10 years later and they're still in the same boat. Now, what I have noticed with my patients that works really good is not that. No diet, all right? And I'm gonna explain to you why diets doesn't work right now. It's not something they're pulling out of my butt or out of just my imagination, all right? Now, a lot of experts and gurus, they tell you, you have a hormonal disruption. Hormones are the ones that don't allow you to lose that belly fat and that extra weight. Yeah, and that's true, eh? That's true. But they don't tell you what in the hell caused you the hormones to be disrupted. Why? They're in strike? Or maybe they didn't decide to work today. Or maybe they just are lazy. No, that's not how it works. Our body is perfect. What is happening is this. We giving in too much toxins that the body is getting to the problem that it cannot function. What are those toxins that disrupt hormones? Number one, plastics. Pesticides. You have tons of plastics in your house, throw them away. You want to lose weight, throw them away. You want to get healthy, you have any health problems, even breast cancer are related with plasticizers. Plastics. Throw away all the containers, throw away everything is plastic. What you can use in exchange? Glass and stainless steel. Thank you very much. Then after I tell you what to do afterwards, okay? Anyway, the second thing is, if you have anything in your mouth, the black things in your mouth, the fillings, you gotta remove them. Those are tons of mercury. Mercury is another thing that we've been having bombarded with. Yeah, I know that you don't work in a mine. I know that you don't have a mine near you, but it's not about that, it's the fillings. It's the vaccines. We're having tons of vaccines nowadays, and all of them, they have mercury, aluminum. So, mercury, you have to remove mercury out of your body and out of your environment. Right now, we're talking about the environment, okay? So, remove it out of the environment. Fish. Eat fish less than eating everyday fish, okay? Light bulbs. Ladies, lipstick. 80% of the lipsticks, they contain lead. But we're gonna talk a little about in a little bit. But you see, mercury is in a lot of places that you don't even know. The lens, the liquid that they use for the contact lenses have mercury on it. So what other thing? High fructose corn syrup. When they suck the corn originally, is the foundation of that water mix. It is mercury in it. So when you take a soda pop, besides the sugar and stuff, the mercury, it has traces of mercury. Mercury, we didn't supposed to have much mercury on it. Our body cannot tolerate that much mercury. Like for instance, the amalgams, half of the amalgam was mercury, 100%. If you see the containers of the amalgam, it tells you, it can cause you autoimmune disorder, it can cause you breathing problems, it can cause you tons of side effects. But it's okay in the container, you're not supposed to touch it or play with it, but it's okay to put it in your mouth. It don't make sense. But anyway, medicine too has a lot to do with the mercury intake in our body, okay? Now, it's another thing that you have to think about it, the wrapping of the food. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's not just the food that contains additives and colorings and all the stuff. The wrapping. The wrapping has phthalates. Phthalates are known to disrupt hormones. Yes, phthalates. All right. The other thing too that you have to avoid, non-stick cookware. Go back to stainless steel, glass. Non-stick cookware has to be banned from your house and from the stores, period, because that can disrupt the hormones as well. Now, what other things do you have in your house that you probably have in there? Cleaning products. Cleaning products, they have tons of chemicals that they can disrupt your hormones. So if I were you, what you will do, throw away that garbage, replace it with a steamer. I mean, the steamer is just hot water that you get at a machine and then you clean everywhere. And it works really good. I use it all the time. Baking soda. Baking soda is really good to clean for, especially like the, the ceramic of the bathroom. It cleans super good. Vinegar. A lot of people say that they don't like the smell of vinegar. I like it personally, but vinegar is very good to clean. But if you don't like the smell of vinegar because it's nasty, well, go with lime or lemon. You put water, you put lime and lemon, and you leave even the skin on it for a little bit. Get that thing, and with that you can clean it. Before, they used to say that you used to disinfect with that. All right. So now lately, because they sell us so much garbage, we're thinking that that's the only way that we gotta do things, when it's not the only way. All right. Now, the other thing that we're gonna talk about is pesticides. Where you get pesticides in your house, right? Well, food, and also too pesticides, because how many people, they want to kill the roaches, they want to kill an ant. They see an ant and they go, oh, I mean, that's not what we're supposed to do. You don't like the ant, get the freaking little ant and put it outside, and that's it. All right? Now, people overdo things and they hurt themselves. As much as you're killing the ant, you're killing yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't killing just the insects, you're killing yourself. All right? So, try to avoid as much as you can pesticides. Okay? Now, how do you avoid in food? Well, you can do a few things. You can buy organic, which is less pesticides, but sometimes they do have pesticides, okay? It's not 100%, especially here, the definition of organic in the United States is very liberal. That's the way they're gonna put it, okay? Liberal, because it's not 100% free of chemicals. Put it that way, all right? So what you can do also with your products, if you say, Georgina, those cost a lot of money. That's what I hear all the time. Well, you have options. You can get apple cider vinegar. You can get a bottle of apple cider vinegar. The one that's the milky, not the clear color, okay? The milky one that has like a things inside, that's the one that you're looking for. All right, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna go ahead and get a container of water before that you eat your products. You put 2 little tops, the little tops of the can, 2 of them, put it in there, and then you put your products in there to let them soak. Most of the stuff that they are in the surface is going to be removed. Pesticides, and also too, for instance, in the case of apples, they're going to be removing the wax. So thank you very much. You're welcome. All right, that's something that you can do all the time to remove the pesticides in the surface of the food. Apple cider vinegar with water, and just let them soak for like 20 minutes or so. All right. Now, what else you will have in your house that they can disrupt your hormones? Well, do you like to use nice creams for your face? Shampoo? You use makeup? Well, yeah, unfortunately, all those, they have a lot of phthalates and they have a lot of chemicals that they disrupt your hormones. So, about skincare, I don't use makeup, okay? Like you can see, I'm not like the most pretty person in the world, but I never use makeup in my entire life, all right? So, skincare, I mean, I'm 51 years old. I think I look 51. I don't think I look younger or older, but I look 51. So one of the things they're gonna tell you is use things that they are more benign, all right? So first of all, I use coconut oil for my skin, I use for my hair, I use olive oil. I check my products they put in there, like for instance shampoo, I do buy commercial shampoo, but I always look for things that they are paraben free, or they have a lot of things that are free, like colorings and glycols and all the other stuff free. I try to get it as clean as I can, although it's not 100%, but it helps, right? So now, but when it comes to like, if my hair is a little bad, I use oils. I use olive oil, coconut oil. I love sweet almond oil. I use castor oil. Castor oil is very good to regain hair and to let it grow. Okay, so I use a lot of that kind of stuff. So for my skin, olive oil, shea butter, raw shea butter, and also to coconut oil, olive oil, and shea butter. That's the most I use before and now, all my life. Okay, so that's what I use a lot for my skin also. And sometimes if I get really like wanted to do very like out there, so I put a little bit of essential oils, like rose or lavender, whatever. That way you can feel like you smell really good. Well, that's my thing. But you can go ahead and go to EWGorg, and they can give you a list of companies that they are better in the way that they produce their products. Okay, that they have less lead. For instance, the lipstick, they have less lead. They have less parabens, or they have no parabens and stuff like that. So they can go ahead and give you a list, and you can go ahead and go with the safeties, because they do lab tests. Okay, they don't do it just because I say so. They have data and everything else. So go and check it out, the list, and maybe you can find a company that that you feel good about it, and you can go ahead and trust it. Now, other things that you gotta think about it too is lead and aluminum. Those two things, they come in also in cosmetics. Aluminum, aluminum foil, aluminum cans, aluminum cookware, aluminum everywhere. Also too, vaccines, they have aluminum, unfortunately. Now, why are we getting so sick, and we're getting so much cancer, so much chronic diseases, so much high blood pressure? It seems like everybody at 40, they have to have high blood pressure. Everybody at 40, they have to have a disease. That's not how it's supposed to be. It's just the thing is, we're doing so many things that they are detrimental for our health. Now, the main reason I do these videos is because I want that you start being conscious of what we're having, and also to, if you and all of us, we stop buying things that they have certain things, we're gonna go ahead and improve our health. But collectively, we're gonna go ahead and improve our health, but also too, we're gonna improve our environment, we're gonna improve everything. And that's why the main idea of telling you, because at the end of the day, I can go ahead and say, well, I can save it for my patients and they'll be fine. I don't care. I paid tons of money to discover all these things. I took so many classes and everything else. But that's not the point. The point is that you be empowered to do your part, right? So lead and aluminum. Lead, it comes in lipstick and bullets, and sometimes people like bullets. I don't get a bullet. Well, a lot of people eat food like they hunt, and the food that they get in the hunting, well, they have bullet. The bullet, and the bullet has lead. All right. So the meat from hunting, maybe the pipes for the water pipes, they have a lot of lead. In the past, they used to have a lot of paint. The stains for the wood, they have lead. Like I said, the paint is being banned for a few years, but a lot of times they say that lead, it pass on to generations. So 4 generations down. So most of us, we probably have some sort of traces of lead as well, besides the water, besides the stuff. So those are the things that you have to be aware of. And the lead and the water, what you can do, get a filter. Filter is the best thing. I know that a lot of people talk about getting a reverse osmosis, and they put minerals, and they do. It's something that's very difficult to keep up, to be honest. And also too, some filters, they are $10,000, $8,000. So I know there are a lot of people that won't be able to afford it as well. So what you can do whatever you can at your disposal, but get a filter. That's something that you can get. I got a filter before, and in this company there was stages of filtering for 1 year, $50. So it's $50 a lot. Yes, it is a lot of money, but it's not $5,000. Okay, so until next time, thank you very much. Please take care of your health. You know, if we don't have health, we don't have nothing. Till next time, thank you very much. God bless.